Abu Ahmed has been living in Amman since 2005. He and his family fled the violence in war-torn Iraq, but their safety here has come at the expense of their welfare.
Here you see our situation. It's miserable. Here we don't have the right to work or to shape our souls. We are living under God's mercy.
The UNHCR gives him enough money to cover rent and electricity and pays for the boys' school fees. But the family's true plight is embodied in 6-year-old Amani, who suffers from a blood disease. Her family says she got this through exposure to radiation during the war in Iraq. But because they can't afford to pay her monthly medical treatment, she is now living with severe health problems.
How is this her fault? Why does she have to suffer? We've knocked on the doors of every single organization, but no one has agreed to pay for her treatment abroad. In Iraq, I provided her with good nutrition. Here she doesn't have access to that, so she constantly needs blood units that we can't afford.
The family had repeatedly filed asylum applications in the last 3 years to get resettled in a third country, where Amani can get the care she needs, but all to no avail. Abu Ahmed says not only is their return to Iraq impossible at this point, it would also be a death sentence for Amani. He had this message for Arab leaders.
Remember, there are forgotten Iraqi children who need a kind glance from Arab leaders. We are sick of wars and sick of catastrophes. We want to live like other people in the world.
The psychological blow of living in exile has also taken its toll on the children.
Iraq is my beloved homeland. Life there is much better. It's impossible for me to live here forever.
The family lives in a small apartment in one of East Amman's poorest neighborhoods. There is no furniture, no beds, no heating, and no hot water, and not enough food in the fridge. But they have to cope until a solution for them is found.
Life is getting steadily worse for hundreds of thousands of Iraqi refugees in Jordan. They were forced to flee the violence at home, but here they're living in a state of misery and uncertainty. Many families like Abu Ahmed say they feel trapped and destined to a slow death.
There are around 700,000 Iraqi refugees in Jordan. The majority are poor and destitute. Most struggle to hold their families together. Even if the security situation is improving in Iraq, there is no way they can afford to go home. The grim state of Iraqi refugees in Jordan is proof that security comes with a hefty price tag. Nisreen Shamayleh, Jazeera, Amman.